for your favorite bi-weekly Toku podcast, it's Toku time!
Yeah, that person wasn't kidding. You do sound like Goldar.
Alright. What is up, everybody? It is going to be only two of your four sexy, beautiful, stunning, outrageously beautiful, just absolutely okay, I'll stop.
Stop it.
It is just two of us tonight. Me, Eddi the Fox, and Mr. Crimson Talon.
I'm so glad you used that now.
Yeah, sorry about that. But we have a short episode for you tonight. We didn't want to just leave you guys hanging. I know some of you guys are like, well, you guys would message me, where's the episode? I want to Toku, all that. We don't want to do that, so we're gonna keep the train rolling. As you guys know,
were you really getting messages like that?
Oh, I actually would. But
oh, you would, not you are.
Well, no, I absolutely would. Sean, for sure. He enjoys our podcast. Big shout out to Mr. Sean Bearded Kappa Litton. And while we're on the subject of Mr. Litton, I would like to take a moment and give his podcast a shout out. You guys need to check out the Yokai Delinquents on the YouTube. They're a great podcast. And actually, they released episode 6 recently, which has yours truly. And I believe they recorded an episode with you not too long ago. Yep. So there's that.
But it won't be up for like a few weeks.
Yeah. But you guys should go check out his. Podcast. Tonight's episode is sponsored unofficially by.
I was about to say.
It is sponsored and unofficially by Kellogg's Pop-Tarts.
Oh my god, really?
Taste the happiness.
I swear with you.
Hey, it is what it is. But we have a really great episode.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We have a really great episode for you guys tonight. But really quick, I want to take a moment of silence for Kamen Rider and Sailor Moon and even Seven Deadly Sins actor Mr. Akira Kubodera. He passed away today at the age.
He played Dr. Fujioka in O's.
Mm-hmm. He passed away today at the age of 43. I will not go into the specifics of his passing. I feel like it would be a disrespect. So without further ado, I want to take a moment of silence and to honor his passing. So. All right. You
said moment of silence. My TV said no.
Neither. My cat said the same thing. To the family and friends of Mr. Kubodera, and the many Tokusatsu fans out there, you guys have my condolences.
And whenever we hear about something like this, we will mention them.
Absolutely. We may not be able to catch all of them, so don't be too hard on us if we miss one, but we will do the best that we can. So tonight's episode's actually going to be kind of fun because it will more or less dabble in theories. So
is that tonight?
So not everything is 100. Not everything is 100% set in stone. This is all going to be speculation, but this is absolutely some really big. This is some really big news. As we know, let's see. What is it? Hasbro, right? They're the ones that are doing Power Rangers. Hasbro has officially brought in Mr. Jonathan Entwistle. And Mr. Entwistle has been known to he has been known for several young adult yet slightly mature shows that have been shown on Netflix, and now he's come in and he's going to be working on Power Rangers, both television and film. It looks like we're not going to be getting a sequel to the 2017 Power Rangers movie, which really sucks. Because unpopular opinion, I thought the movie wasn't that bad. Obviously, there are some things that I feel like could have been done better, but for what it was, I think it was a really, really good movie. It was fresh. It was something that hadn't been done. It was the first time we had gotten a really a full-length Power Ranger movie to hit the theaters since the Turbo Power Ranger movie. And
that did hit theaters.
Yeah. Like, I mean, all the Power Ranger specials and little mini movies and all that, those were all television specials. Those were not full-length feature films. And so the 2017 Power Rangers was meant to be testing the waters, trying to see what we can do, what we can't do, and maybe try to create something new, and more importantly, bring a new generation. I'm talking to you old folks. It was meant to bring a new generation into Power Rangers. Yes, I know it could have been done better. Obviously.
It really could have.
They could have played to the nostalgia factor, obviously. But you want to know what? For what it was, the casting was good. The characters were great. I felt like it was that Elizabeth Banks as Rita, she was scary. She was edgy.
I'm not gonna lie, I cannot imagine her as a bad guy because of her being Effie. But when she did Rita, I was terrified.
Oh man, it was really good, and I'm not gonna lie, like I simped really hard for her because it was just really good, and to have her like try to establish the story that she was originally she was originally a Power Ranger with Zordon's team. She was originally the Green Ranger, and her outfit was the broken armor. That was awesome. I thought that was really good. And so looks like we're not getting a sequel to that. Mr. Jonathan Entwistle wants to restart fresh, and he seems to be having some bold ideas in which he seems to be talking about wanting to link the TV and the potential new movie that will be coming up. He's wanting to link it together. So there's obviously talks of the rumor mill basically saying that we could be getting a Power Ranger cinematic universe, much like Marvel. And it looks like they may want to try to do it kind of like how Disney is doing with Marvel, where you've got your TV shows, kind of like how they're going to do with WandaVision and
I'm so excited for that.
And Loki and Winter Soldier and the Falcon, and then the next line of Marvel movies. You're not gonna really be able to understand the new Thor movie unless you watch Loki. You're not gonna be able to understand the new Doctor Strange movie unless you watch WandaVision. Like that, I feel like is the way they're gonna do it, and this could be a breath of fresh air, very much to the franchise, because as we know, with Beast Morphers, it just didn't grab as much. It didn't grab as many viewers as I feel like they liked.
I want to actually speak about Beast Morphers real fast.
Go for it.
How much of it have you seen?
None of it. But I heard from a few people, you including, that it was not bad. That it's really good.
Oh, it's not that it's not bad. I found out something very interesting that you're gonna love, and it might be a slight spoiler for those who have not seen it, but you've seen RPM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ready for this?
Yep. Fire away.
I was not ready when I found this out, but Evox.
Mm-hmm.
Evox is Venjix.
Really?
Yes, it is said that he is. He said that when he was. I didn't watch it. I looked it up, but it's like because I saw this thing saying that Evox was Venjix. I'm like, wait, hold on, what? And it shows this thing where they're talking about the cell morphers, and I see this like, wait a sec, no.
So,
and I'm not prepared for it.
This is established canon.
I've looked it up on the wiki. It is established canon. Venjix is Evox.
That is that's actually really cool. So I'm looking at an article right now from Screen Rant, and I'm not gonna go ahead. I'm gonna shout out Screen Rant for the article. I'm not gonna 100 say that everything that they're writing is gospel. And I'm definitely gonna do a little bit of paraphrasing here, but
best we can do.
From what I'm reading, it's talking about the news of Entwistle being brought on. Obviously, comes around the same time they're announcing the 28th season of Power Rangers, which is Dino Fury, and that's obviously to come out in 2021. But this is a statement from Entwistle. He goes, "This is an unbelievable opportunity to deliver new Power Rangers to both new and existing generations of awaiting and adoring fans. We will bring the spirit of analog into the future, harnessing the action and storytelling that has made this brand a success." And that's, I really wonder what he's meaning by spirit of analog. Like, is he
same?
What is he trying to connect the old generations with the new generations? Are we going to get an established multi generational canon, like something that we haven't seen yet? Like, I'm not gonna say Megaforce and Super Megaforce was that. I'm not saying that at all. But we have seen instances, especially with the Tommy Oliver character, that of past Rangers guiding and influencing the current Rangers of that series.
Of that, the Beast Morphers crossover that's going to have them in it. I have seen the clip where Jason comes in, and it is. You want to get nostalgic? When he says it's morphin' time,
just gives you that.
It hits you.
Just gives you that old.
So hard.
Gives you that old '90s feel.
Yeah, and what's funnier is they're going against Goldar Maximus, I think is what he's called. I don't know. I didn't really look it up, but it's like it's a different Goldar. I'll say that.
Okay.
And what I find funnier is he's like saying that he's got like monsters from previous series and all this. Is like Jason's like, you call that an army? Calls in the other 4 Mighty Morphin, calls in Dino Thunder. It's like, now this is an army. I'm like, and I saw a comment like, Super Megaforce. Am I a joke to you?
I think. Honestly, bringing back Jason was like a great thing. It was really cool to see.
Yeah,
it was really cool to see Austin St. John again.
I saw something.
I wish we could have gotten a shot. Of course, it hasn't came out yet, but I've seen the scene that you're talking about, And I wish we could get I wish we could get a gratuitous shot of the other Rangers without their helmets. I would it would be great to see who they brought back, if they brought back. Obviously it could just be that they brought in the suit actors, but it would really be nice. It would really, really, really be nice.
I know who you're wanting.
You know, and I shouldn't be made to feel bad about wanting David Yost back.
No,
but
I don't.
The man has said it himself. He doesn't want to be just a cameo. He doesn't want to be just a one episode thing. He wants to come back. If he's gonna come back at all, he wants it to be full time. And I'm not even gonna be upset about it. The man deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. David Yost is a fantastic actor. What he endured in his younger years, what he endured, he is honestly owed a full-time spot. And I have this entire rant. I have practiced this rant.
Oh no!
I have gone over this rant. I have told this rant to many people, and you guys will get a full-length episode about this subject and my exact feelings about not just David Yost, but other previous Rangers, other previous cast members, and my thoughts and opinions on certain ones. I will not name names. I will not. Not on this episode. And I will not spoil it, but I will say you guys will end up getting a full episode, and even if it has to just be me.
Oh no, I'll be in this one. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I just have really, really, really strong feelings about it. And that's all I'm going to say about it. But back to the original topic. As far...
What was the original topic? I don't even remember.
As far as a potential Power Rangers cinematic universe, what would you like to see? What would be the one thing if every Power Ranger fan has like 1,000,001 wish lists or 1,000,001 thing wish list. It's got 1,000,001 topics or things that they would like to see in future Power Rangers things. What would you? Because I know what I want. What would you like to see?
More Rocky.
You would like to see the return of Michael Lasky.
Yeah, honestly, I love Steve Cardenas. I do, but I don't think he really does much anymore.
You know, and I think you know with Mike having done Rocky whenever he was younger, he played the child version of Rocky. I think if he came back and he's got the athleticism, he's got the martial arts talent. I feel like at his age, he could definitely come back. The real question is would he? Because I know he right now seems to be pretty content with just promoting his martial arts career. As well as his TikTok shenanigans. And if you guys didn't know, Michael Lasky has a TikTok. It is at Big Bang Mike. You should go give him a follow. He's a super sweet guy.
No, I don't like.
Super sweet guy, and if you bug him enough, he'll challenge you to do something for
yeah.
But I'll tell you what I want, and I'm pretty sure there are a few people that probably think the same way. I would like to see the comic book universe make it to TV or movie. I think
that would be nice.
I will preach the gospel of Boom Comics. Boom Studios has done amazing things with the Power Rangers franchise. They have breathed absolute new life into it. We have gotten several comics, multiple series. We have gotten new characters. We've even gotten video games coming from it. Everything from Power Rangers Legacy Wars to Battle for the Grid. Both of those games.
Which I need to get for PS4.
Battle of the Grid is a fantastic game. I own it.
Yeah, I saw it on your computer earlier today.
No, it's not on my computer. It's on Xbox. It was on
Oh,
my Xbox.
what's that Power Rangers things?
That was comics.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Because it looked like the SPD Red, so.
It was. It was an icon I chose for the folder, but if you opened it up, it was.
Okay.
If you opened it up, it was Power Ranger comics.
I will do that next time. I lost a few pieces. Where the hell did they go?
Tell you what, I'll hook you up with a flash drive.
Yeah.
Or
If
rather, you bring me a flash drive, and I'll.
Well, I have to get a computer first.
That's
there it is.
But yeah, I would like to see the comic book universe come into the televised universe. I want to see Lord Draken.
You know what?
I want to see Lord Draken. I want to see the Omega Rangers.
I would actually love to see.
I want to see Shattered Grid turned into a television special. They had every fan absolutely chomping at the bit when they dropped that trailer for Shattered Grid. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is gritty, this is dark, this is Power Rangers, this is amazing."
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, it's a comic series." Now imagine if they really did turn that into a cinematic experience, whether it's a movie. I think Shattered Grid would make a fantastic movie. Just saying.
It would be really interesting.
Mr. Jonathan Entwistle, if you ever hear this episode,
I hope.
If you ever hear this episode, hit me up. Let's talk.
Quit trying to be a Power Ranger.
Shut up. Shut up. Let's make Shattered Grid. Let's make Shattered Grid happen, Mr. Entwistle. Give the fans. Listen to the fans. Give the fans what they want. If you really care about this franchise, if you really want to see this franchise grow and develop like you say you do, if you have such high hopes for this franchise, listen to the fans. And I'm not just talking about the ones who are crying for the nostalgia factor. Look, we all want to see our original Rangers again. We all want to see it. But a lot of fans have fresh, new ideas. There are so many of them out there. All you got to do is reach out and actually listen to them. Take into consideration what they're saying. Because
like what they did with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Believe it or not, they may know more about this franchise than you think you know about this franchise.
Well, we don't know. He may know a lot.
Oh, really?
I said he may.
Does he?
We don't know.
Does he know Billy Cranston's birthday?
Do you?
No.
Exactly.
Shut up. He was born on April Fool's Day. I'm sorry, he was born on April Fool's Day? Yeah, I googled it. He was born on April Fool's Day?
Joke's on you.
That's awesome.
Can we talk about... We need to talk about Billy real fast.
How he is the most slept on Blue Ranger in Power Rangers history.
And I gotta commend him for that one episode where he was bad.
Oh, where he played a punk?
Yeah, where he played the bad version of himself, like David Yost. Oh my god, he was so perfect for that.
He's a really good actor. I want to eventually reach out. I want to reach out to David and get him on this podcast for an episode. That would be my dream. That would be my dream.
You and I would both scream.
Oh man, heck, I might just reach out to him on Instagram tonight. I might just do it. I have enough confidence in myself right now that I could do it. He'll probably be like, he'll probably be like, oh heck no, but you know.
We commend you for trying.
Yeah. But back to this whole just cinematic universe. Like this opens a lot of potential doors. And you know, it's talking about wanting to bring in new generations and old generations of fans together. And this could mean a lot of things, and I wonder if this also means that we may get darker, grittier Power Rangers. I'm not saying that we'll get like the R-rated Power Rangers fan film that's on YouTube, but darker storylines, that would be cool.
It would be.
I feel like that's like one of the main reasons why they only use backdrop or they only use Sentai footage for like fight scenes and stuff like that. It's because there are some Sentai storylines that are super super dark. But I mean, I'm not even gonna say Power Rangers doesn't have dark storylines.
Look at RPM.
RPM, yep. What was it? Was it Lost Galaxy, or was it In Space, where the Pink Ranger was killed in front of everybody?
Lost Galaxy.
Yeah, that was dark. Like going back at it, like I mean, as a kid, I'm gonna be like, oh man, shucks, you know. But like, as an adult, you know, you look at that and you're like, holy crap.
You pull a Full Metal Jacket. Holy Jesus.
Yeah, you're just like, wow, that's really really dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that line. When I first saw that, I was there like, holy Jesus, what is that?
Yeah, and I need to go back to my binge watching on Netflix of all of the seasons of Power Rangers. I really need to do it. I think I'm definitely still on season 2 of Mighty Morphin. We've already gotten to the point where, you know, Zach and Trini and Jason have taken off to go to that peace summit, where they will soon become, thanks to Boom Comics, where they, oh my god, Boom Comics, man, just, I sing their praise so much, but that's just because their praise, they deserve every single bit of it. Just using that storyline and creating something like the Omega Rangers is absolutely just, that's absolutely cool. It's really really great. So kudos to Boom Studios. But I mean, shoot. So we're entering that little bit of where it's getting close to end the episode. So
we are?
Oh yeah, time flies, man. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you. What?
Excuse me.
What do you think about this whole
What is the word?
What do you think about this whole cinematic universe theory? What do you think about the idea of combining a cinematic and a television universe? What do you think?
It'll be interesting. Because if we can get something like Shattered Grid, I'll be more than happy.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read much of the comics, but I do know enough about Shattered Grid, and I really want to read them, but you know, it's hard to get a hold of them.
Yeah. Well, actually, they've got it now where you can get. It's just one. Instead of buying all the comics, you can go on Amazon, and you can buy them in volumes. Or they even have one that's like it's an entire book, and it's like all the way up to past after Shattered Grid or something like that.
I'll have to look into it because you know it's a little.
I'll send you the link on Amazon tonight.
All right, cool.
Because it's on my wish list.
Of course it is.
Well, why wouldn't it be? Why
yeah,
would it?
Fair.
Why would it not be on my wish list? I have.
You know what you should put on your wish list?
I have the DVD box set. Like I have almost every DVD box set of Power Rangers in my wish list. So.
Yeah. The one thing I love about this podcast is it's just the four of us, well, two of us tonight, talking like random.
It's a relaxed atmosphere, and that's exactly what I think this podcast definitely needs to be, is a relaxed atmosphere. Yeah. Unless we're yelling about something we're super passionate about, but you know,
yeah,
that's I feel like that's the Power Rangers fan base in general. We're extremely passionate about Power Rangers, and that's why we created. But we're not extremely passionate about just Power Rangers. We're passionate about Tokusatsu in general. Whether it's Power Rangers, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, freaking VR Troopers, Metal Heroes, everything, man. If it's Tokusatsu, we're all about it. And I mean, this episode might be about Power Rangers. Next episode might be about something else. We.
And
And that concludes it for our show. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will be back in 2 weeks with new topics and fresh thoughts. Thank you, guys.